In this Simply Schedule Appointments video, I'm going to show you how to make a product demo scheduling form for sales teams. Let's dive right in. First, I'm going to show you my sales team. Under Settings, we go down to Team, and here's the team I have configured. I have 3 salespeople and a default user that we're not going to use for this video. Minnie, John, and Louise. And they're just normal team members so far, although Louise does have a distinct capability set. This is different from the default. So Louise has different hours from the other employees, and that's fine. We're going to use that. So we're going to start off by making an appointment type. And this one will be called Product Demo. It'll be 30 minutes, and we'll pick a nice label. I like Amber. And one of the key elements of this product demo is going to be under team members. This is important because we want each sales representative to have the same opportunity as other sales representatives. So we don't want one person getting all of the calls or most or anything like that. We want to be sure that this is fair and equitable. So we're going to choose any and then choose round robin. And that means that each team member will get their opportunity in order. Now, I have to choose which ones are on board. So we're going to choose Minnie, John, and Louise. And as I mentioned, Foxy is a system user, and so they're not included in this. So right now, the way it's set up with round robin is Minnie, John, and Louise will each get their opportunity in order. Now, if you needed to add team members, you could click this Manage Team Members, and it would take us back to that other page that I showed you earlier. But for now, we're going to close this, and then we're going to go to Customer Information, because we want our salespeople to have as much information as possible before they meet with this person. So we already have name and email, so let's add a phone number. And we'll make it required. And there's a phone number field. And we want to choose a phone icon. So we click Update. And there we have that. Then let's add a company field, because we want to know what company they're coming from. So we're just going to leave this single line of text. And let's choose a good icon. And then we're going to add a general field asking them what their interest is. So we will make this a multi-line text so that they can type in what they want about what they're interested in. So there we go. Now we have our name, email, phone, company, and interest area. And we have chosen our team members in round robin form. So let's hit save. So now we have a product demo. However, let's say our customer sees the demo, likes it, and wants to come back and hear more, but they want to hear from the person they already talked to. So let's add a new one, and we'll call this Demo Follow-Up. Also 30 minutes. This one's green, so it's a go. Then under Team Members, we want to do User Preference, because the person may want to choose the person they had, or maybe not. Maybe they specifically want somebody else. Now, in this one, I'm not going to add the extra customer information because this customer is a returning person. We already have that information, and we don't need to ask them a second time. Asking people for information they've already entered is a barrier to filling out forms, and you will lose people. So we're going to leave that just the way it is. So this is a very simple one. It's just team members and user preference. But something I want to point out, we didn't set up any scheduling options. They're just set to the default. However, you may recall that Louise has different hours from other people. And so this is going to respect that. So if they do choose Louise, their options will be more limited. So now let's click Save. Now we're going to do one more. Let's say Louise did do the first product demo and the people want to come back and choose Louise. rather than making them go to the demo follow-up form and choose Louise there, we can set up an appointment type that only includes Louise. And then on Louise's staff page, we can simply make a button that says, book an appointment with Louise. And then there are less options for that user. So let's do that. Now, this name under basics is not for public consumption, so you can call this anything you want. So you could simply call this Louise demo call. Again, 30 minutes. We'll make Louise purple. Then under team members, we're going to choose all, but then only select Louise. So now Louise will be the only option. We don't need to deal with scheduling options because Louise has her own setup. We are going to ask for customer information on this one because this person might not be calling back about product demo follow-up. They may just be contacting Louise for sales things. So let's add our fields again. And there we have our customer information. So we'll click Save. So now we have 3 product appointment types. The demo follow-up, and Louise's demo call. So let's go take a look at how to set these up on the front end. By default, as you can see, we have no appointment types available. So we're going to fix that. We're going to edit with Elementor. So let's choose a date. We'll do Thursday and 1 p.m. Put in our information. Book this appointment. There. Now you'll note that it did not ask us who we're meeting with. That's because it picked it from the round robin. So we got Minnie. So let's reload. Choose a day, different time. Put in our information. And now you'll see we have John. So it is equitably cycling through the employees. But now let's switch our form to be the demo follow-up and reload our form. And now the first thing we want to do is choose a team member. And let's say we did it with Minnie last time. So we'll confirm our selection and you'll see the available appointments. However, you may recall that Louise has custom times available. Hers are only Tuesdays and Thursdays for only afternoons. And so now you can see how Louise is set. So let's just go ahead and choose Louise. And because this is a follow-up, we don't need all of the information. So we book this appointment. And there we are. Now we're with Louise. Now, one last thing. We made one just for Louise. So let's pretend this homepage is actually Louise's staff page. Now, again, we're starting with a date rather than a user because this is only for Louise. So on Louise's page, sure, her picture would be here, a little bio, and a big button to say, make an appointment with Louise, etc. And because it is Louise, again, we have only Tuesday, Thursdays, and only afternoons. And you'll note there's a gap here. That's because last time we grabbed a half hour of Louise's afternoon, and so it's not available now on her schedule. So her schedule is aware of what other calls she has. So we'll choose 4, and once again, put in all this information and book this appointment. And there we are with Louise. So now if we go back here and go to appointments, you can see that we have an appointment, a product demo with Minnie, a demo follow-up with Louise, a product demo with John, and then it says Louise demo call with Louise. So I probably could label this better and it would be more comfortable, but it gets the job done. And you can open these up and do all the things you normally can with appointments. So that's how you make a product demo form for salespeople with Simply Schedule Appointments.